Warren Buffett spent billions buying IBM, a company he'd avoided for decades. Fast forward a few years, and he sold most of it, admitting he'd revalued the buy. How did the Oracle of Omaha get this one so wrong, and what can we as investors learn from it? If you like crisp investor stories with real figures and lessons that actually make you a smarter investor, welcome to 7 Hills Equities. In this video, we're unpacking what Buffett saw in IBM, the simple valuation logic behind it, what changed in the market, and how he decided to exit the procurement. No complicated math, just the real story, stripped down. In 2011, Buffett did something completely unexpected. He quietly bought into IBM, about $10.7 billion worth of stock. For someone who always said tech was too hard to value, that was shocking. But Buffett wasn't buying the next iPhone story. He was buying predictability. He saw IBM as a company with stickiness. Big corporations depended on IBM's systems, and ripping them out would be expensive, risky, and time-consuming. To Buffett, that looked like a steady, dependable business with a durable moat. Now, let's look at the basic numbers he likely cared about. In 2011, IBM reported about $107 billion in revenue, massive scale. It also had strong operating margins thanks to its services and software divisions. A lot of IBM's profits came from long-term contracts with governments, banks, and major corporations. Those are the kind of steady, recurring cash flows Buffett loves. So on paper, it made sense. Buffett didn't buy IBM because it was flashy. He bought it because it looked like a predictable cash machine, a company so embedded in the corporate world that switching away would be a nightmare. That was the moat. But here's where it unraveled. Technology changed, not overnight, but steadily. The rise of cloud computing, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud rewired the way big companies used IT. Instead of buying and managing their own servers, they started renting computing power. IBM tried to adapt through acquisitions, analytics, and its own cloud push, but the economics had shifted. The cloud giants had scale, efficiency, and speed that IBM couldn't match. The moat Buffett thought he was buying slowly eroded. By 2016, Buffett began to reconsider. Berkshire still held roughly 81 million shares, but in 2017 he started trimming. He told CNBC that he had sold about 1/3 of the stake, saying he no longer valued IBM the way he did when he first bought it. By early 2018, Berkshire had sold nearly all of its IBM shares. Buffett later said he revalued IBM downward, investor code for "I was wrong." It wasn't a dramatic collapse, it was a slow realization that the world had changed faster than IBM could. Even Buffett, the master of patience, recognized that his original thesis no longer fit reality. Here's how you can use this lesson without getting lost in spreadsheets. When you evaluate a business, ask 3 questions. 1. Is its revenue not just big, but still growing? 2. Are its cash flows recurring and safe from disruption? 3. Are competitors changing the economics of the industry faster than the company can adapt? Buffett bought IBM for its stability, but stability can become stagnation if the world moves faster than you do. The real takeaway is that even a solid moat can dry up if innovation drains the water. Interestingly, Buffett's next big tech move shows that he didn't give up on the sector, he just reframed it. When he bought Apple, he said he viewed it less as a tech company and more as a powerful consumer brand with sticky customers and strong pricing power. In other words, a different kind of moat, one built on loyalty instead of legacy systems. So, what's the lesson? Buffett's IBM bet teaches 2 timeless truths. First, it's okay to be wrong, even legends are. And second, predictability only matters if the future still looks like the past. IBM's moat was real until the cloud made it less relevant. If you found this breakdown useful, hit like and subscribe to 7 Hills Equities. Drop a comment. What's the biggest investing mistake you've ever made by misreading an industry?